Hello everybody, welcome back to Blackjack. I'm Blackjack Aviani, and today we're watching Pokemon Evolutions Episode 2, The Eclipse. Hopefully, we are going to get to see Evil Lusamine, but because it seems to be taking place in the Ultra timeline... Ultra was so disappointing. People talk about, Sword and Shield are the worst, blah, 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 blah. One tree looking like N64, blah, 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 blah. Pop in and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, oh my god. You know what Sword and Shield had? A little bit of respect for the characters. That's what it had. Lusamine, down here, completely disrespected in Ultra. She was so good in Sun and Moon. And then Ultra just took everything they had built up and threw it in the garbage. And but you're not here to hear me talk about how Ultra are the worst Pokemon games. You're here to see me react to this episode. Did I ever tell you guys I cried at the end of Sun and Moon? When Lily says goodbye, I was sobbing. I was straight up ugly crying. I was like, Lily, if you ever manifest in the real world, I will adopt you. I will be your mother now. We'll find out how you manifested in the real world later. There we go. Ooh, that's a nice panning shot. Aww.
So tell me how you'll save that Pokemon. What can you do, Lily? You don't even have the strength of a trainer.
Ooh, that's a good voice.
I can't.
Already she's better than Lily's voice on the show, where she's just high-pitched all the time.
Mother! Calling me mother? I don't have any children. Certainly not any wretched children who would run off and reject my love.
Ooh. Sure.
What ugly behavior.
Oh, man. And people are gonna compare it to Ragyo again.
I will open the Ultra wormhole and take on the Pokemon that would steal our light. I will capture even poor Necrozma.
Please, stop!
Well, there's Guzma. Is he gonna say anything? Radiant, are you gonna say anything? Oh. Okay, Lucy.
Nappy.
Okay, so they solved how it floats and how she can hold it. It's floating.
That's what I've learned in Allura. And that is what I'm going to teach her, too. I finally discovered what I need to do to save Nebby.
Kick her ass! Now I noticed they did the same thing here that they did last episode where they hid Victor's face. They're hiding Celine's face. But then they eventually showed Victor's face, so I wonder if they're gonna just have that as well. Ooh. Either that's really shallow or it's rubbery and jellified. Give him the old flute magic! I've long had a theory about the Azure Flute, you know, the event item from 4th Gen that you can only get by hacking, that you automatically know how to play the song, and I wonder if the Sun and Moon flutes are the same in that regard. But even then, it's still just a theory of mine, so... Love Lunala. I mean, Solgalio's cool, but it's not...
Nebby?
I know people say this a lot, but Solgaleo legit looks like a Digimon, okay? Aww. Aww. The creature's gonna bust
Nebby, please. I need to go to where my mother is.
That creature's gonna
We
bust
want to
out!
protect Allura, but there's no need for her to try to catch Necrozma all on her own.
There we go.
An ultra wormhole? Mother!
Did they really give Guzma a voice just to have him grunt? Oh yes, it was the other creature.
You children.
Mother!
Run away! That thing is a monster!
Okay, as much as I don't like his characterization of Lusamine, that was some good acting.
It is Necrozma. The instant it woke, it flew into a rage and repelled everything that came near it.
See, she should not be having this level of clarity right now. She should be using Space Jellyfish as a hat right about now. Oh, that felt nice. Celine, do something! I mean, what can I really say right now? I know I'm falling silent a lot, but there's a lot to take in here. Oh, Guys, spin! And all you're doing is giving it more light! I love that effect with its eye. That's awesome. Hell shit. Celine, Guzma, you guys are here too. There we go. But they're blocking her face with her hat again. Okay, that was pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Oh! We don't even get a... Yeah, we don't even get a credit for Guzma's... Ugh! Alma Lee and Dawn M. Bennett. I swear I've heard the name Dawn M. Bennett before. Let me look that up. Okay, Oh my god, she was born in 92?! I was 12 years old. Okay, she's in Ruby. She's in Freedom Planet. Oh, she plays Lilac in Freedom Planet. Oh, she's in Wonder Egg Priority. Netbug's gonna like that. She's in World of Warcraft. Oh, she was Marnie in Twilight Wings. She's been in a lot of stuff I've never heard of. She's in Persona 5, but it says as additional voices. She's Frosh and Mirren in Fairy Tail. Shizue as in That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Huh, I didn't know there was a 2019 version of City Hunter. Yeah, it looks like she's got a pretty big filmography. Let's go. Oh, she's Kale and Kefla in Dragon Ball. That's pretty cool. Okay, well let's look up Ama Lee. Let's look her up. Okay. The very first thing I see, she's known for her work on Death Battle. Oh, she was Allura. Allura? The hell is Allura? What? Okay, she's in Attack on Titan. She was also born in 92. So we're getting a Mrs. Robinson type situation here. Let's see. She plays a character named Celis in something called Kimono Michi. She's Lalani in Indivisible. Oh, she was Lana in Pokemon Masters. Or I guess is. She's in A Certain Magical Index. She's in Goblin Slayer. Actually, I see they're in a lot of the same things. There's a 2018 Cardcaptor Sakura? Really? God, I'm learning all kinds of stuff today, huh? Wait. Oh, she's... Huh. Okay, alright. Well, that would explain why the name sounded really familiar. Okay, she also goes by Amanda Lee, but I know there's also an Amanda Winley, and that seems to be someone completely different. Yeah, I'm babbling at this point. But yeah. Actually, come to think of it, Jamie Mortorello sounds really familiar. Didn't he work on Breath of the Wild? I'm not going to bother to look that up, though. That's just going to take even more time out of our space here. Time and space, that reminds me. Yes, we're going to be getting Jupiter. I always thought I would have a really good voice for Jupiter. You know, I got the low voice already, and they keep giving Jupiter high voices, and I don't know why. I mean, like, on the show, she sounded like she was 14 years old. It was freaking weird. Jupiter is not in Masters yet. So if anybody knows how I could audition for such a role, please let me know. I might make a Please Cast Me as Jupiter in Masters video at some point. And I know this post reaction rambling is what usually gets me the downvotes, isn't it? Oh yeah, they're still going. Aww. Litton's smaller than I would have thought. Oh, look at the Pikachus. I must fly dramatically into the... Oh! I saw a name I know. Holly Bowen. She used to be on Bulbagarden with me. So Holly, if you're watching this, hi. I went by Blackjack then too. I think I've always gone as Blackjack online. All right. Yeah, I know she's been working on Pokemon for a while now. She's worked on she worked on I Choose You. Oh no, it wasn't I Choose You. It was Power of Us. And she said on Twitter that the mayor, despite being named Oliver in Japanese, doesn't have an English name. Weird. Well, that was fun. I felt more into it than I did with the champion one. But maybe that's just because I have a closer connection with the characters. It still felt a little highlighty. But last time we only really got a distant announcer as far as voice acting, and I feel like that was also kind of leading to the disconnect. This one, you got both of them, and Guzma going oof in the background. So you felt a greater connection to the characters because you could hear them, and that really went a long way towards, connection. I don't like this version of Lusamine, but I think she was acted really well. I love what they did with her hair in this episode. They made it function like actual hair as opposed to the deranged sailcloth you get in her stock art. I mean, I don't know what Sugimori and Turner and whoever else were thinking when they came up with that design, but Lucy Lou. And I still question those shoes. Lusamine just worked so much better as a villain. She was so much more complicated. She was effective. And then they were just like, yeah, we're going to make her a Knight Templar instead of, stoned off her ass on space jellyfish ooze. That's another thing. In the original game, in original Sun and Moon, it kind of works as a parallel for substance abuse. And, you get into issues like, with Lily going with Lusamine to Kanto, whereas Gladion stays in Alola. You get into it's okay to make your own decisions about forgiving someone who's hurt you. You get a lot of more in-depth things, and I feel like all of that was just gutted in Ultra, and it really stung playing it, because Sun and Moon had been so good, but Lusamine was the central pillar that held the plot together, that held the story together, that even held the characters together, and weakening her brought the whole thing down around them. So it was so utterly disappointing. And then people are like, oh, well, it's so much better because you could surf on Mantine now. And it's like, okay, listen. I'm the person who did an hour-long plus video analyzing Cyrus. Seeing him again was not enough to salvage that goddamn game, okay? Oh, I should save some of my energy. The Nintendo Direct is coming up in an hour and a half, and I have to be prepared. So, yes, I need to save some of that energy. I will see you all later. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me if you liked Ultra, and for God's sakes, explain why, because I sure can't understand it. So, yeah, let me know.